World's Greatest Chad has been a very valuable add-on. His show, his whole thing with Sirius is kind of, tongue-in-cheek.
Welcome back to the World's Greatest Chad Show. I'm World's Greatest Chad. This episode is brought to you by this green drink that I got to try to stay healthy. It tastes like garbage. It's cucumber, celery, grapefruit, green chard. Don't put chard in the name. Oh, I got it. No, can't do it. I'd rather be sick. All right, I'm going to drink coffee. All right, let's get right down to it. All right, let's start with the brackets here. Day 7. Day 7 recap. We got one more day to go before we're out of the first round and we get to the head-to-head matchups. Day 7. Oh, God, that's way worse than I thought. All right, Day 7. Round 1, Part 7. Alaska is going to go on to beat Hold Your Head Up and Access Me. Alaska currently with 42.2% of the vote. Will go on to face Cars, Trucks, and Buses in the second round. I like that matchup. I'm a Cars, Trucks, and Buses fan, so I'll be voting for that in the second round. But Alaska, I'm very happy that was my vote. Moved on. Okay, the second matchup in Part 7. The Dogs handedly takes down Take the A Train and Let's Go. I don't really know what Let's Go is. Maybe that's a Halloween thing. I'm not sure. But the Dogs, 59.2% of the vote. Speaking of Halloween, that's going to move on. So Take the A Train, see ya. It's a cover. It's a classic jazz tune, but whatever. The Dogs will go on to face Mound in the second round. Good luck with that. Bye-bye, Dogs. Mound is going to win that one in the second round. But, vote your conscience. The third matchup in Day 7, Train Song, running away with it, 79.5% of the vote. Beats out the Very Long Fuse and Keeping It Real. Train Song will go on to face Roses Are Free, probably my second favorite band, Ween. I've seen them about 5, 6, 7 times maybe. Train Song will face Roses Are Free in the second round. And that should be very interesting. But Train Song moves on. And then for the fourth matchup, we're going to go ahead and call Corinna. Corinna is going to beat out Halfway to the Moon and Prep School Hippie. And this particular matchup gave us both our tweet of the day and our melt of the day. I'll get to melt of the day later, but right now, our tweet of the day on this one, this will go to Richard Nash, at Richard Nash. For once, a guy who has his handle and his @ name the same. At Richard Nash writes, looks like 55% of us Phish fans have contracted coronavirus. Very nice. I see what you did there. If you're going to try to stop the coronavirus, this is not the solution. But way to go, Richard Nash. You got our tweet of the day. All right, back to the brackets. Let's look at Backwards Down the Number Line. Backwards Down the Number Line goes on to take out Sweet Adeline and Friend. Backwards Down the Number Line with 79.4% of the vote will go on to face Birds of a Feather. I haven't ever been a big Birds of a Feather fan. I saw a cool version once in Deer Creek, but I don't know. It's a 2-chord, kind of hacky, like the triple sixes. I don't know. But Backwards Down the Number Line. And by the way, happy birthday to everybody out there that has a birthday in March. We're in March already, so Backwards Down the Number Line, happy birthday, guys. So Backwards Down the Number Line will go on to face Birds of a Feather in round 2. Moving on, our sixth matchup of the day, Big Black Furry Creature from Mars walks away with it, 73.7% of the vote. Beats out Waking Up Dead and 2 Versions of Me. That seemed like a no-brainer. Big Black Furry Creature from Mars will go on to face the Beatles classic A Day in the Life off of Sgt. Pepper. So, Big Black Furry Creature from Mars versus A Day in the Life in the second round. Yeah, good luck there. All right, and then another walk-away, actually one of our biggest winners of the first round. Destiny Unbound beats out Mock Song and Tomorrow's Song. Yeah, I don't even know what this one was doing on the poll. We could have voted this blind before before we even had to vote on it. Destiny Unbound is going to go on and face Axla. I'm going to bring this up again. I brought it up in the original countdown that I did. I don't know if this is Axla 1 or Axla 2, and I don't know if it matters, but anyway, Destiny Unbound will go on to face Axla. I don't know, that'll be a good matchup, but I can see it. I can see it winning there. And then finally, this is actually still too close to call. Petrichor and Winter Queen are locked up. Petrichor currently at 40.1% as of 9:40 a.m. Pacific time, Monday morning. Winter Queen in the lead with 42.2%. Everything is Hollow coming in with a respectable 17.8%. So Winter Queen slightly ahead by 1.1 percentage points. We have over 1,500 votes on this. And if this holds out like the way these other polls have held out, usually when I do these in the morning, most of the votes are in. And the one that's leading when I do these has always held on so far. I haven't seen an upset yet, but Winter Queen currently in the lead over Petrichor. This has led to a lot of melts. I got a guy, Uncle Lope, who's been a previous Tweet of the Day winner, comparing Petrichor to an Up With People song. I don't know what that comparison is. I don't get it. Winter Queen, personally, I feel like I wrote those lyrics in 6th grade, and as much as I praised Paige in the last episode of this, Winter Queen is just no. I can't dig it. I can't dig it. All right, well, there's your matchups for day 7 and your winners for day 7. So I'm going to wrap this up, but I'm not going to let you go without giving you today's Melt of the Day. Melt of the Day. This Melt of the Day is from Philippe Schussler. Sounds like a French name and a German name combined into one. Philippe Schussler at Wheel Itzo. Philip Schuster at Wheel Itzo. Right, Jesus Christ, what is wrong with people? If you don't know the songs, then don't fucking vote. It's Prep School Hippie, and that's the end. And this also goes back to the Corinna vote. Corinna versus Halfway to the Moon versus Prep School Hippie. I shout out to you, Philippe, for being a Prep School Hippie fan. I'm not a Corinna fan. I'm not a Halfway to the Moon fan. I voted for Prep School Hippie, too, because sort of like a, addition by subtraction kind of thing. Yeah, that was my vote too. But congratulations, Philippe Schussler. You get today's Melt of the Day. And that is all. We'll be back tomorrow, Tuesday, for day 8 and the final matchups of the first round. And then we get to go and move on to head-to-head matchups in round 2. And I'm really looking forward to that. So tomorrow, be right back here. Subscribe below. You're listening to the Wook Plus Network. I'm World's Greatest Chad. This is the World's Greatest Chad Show. Looking forward to wrapping up round 1 with you tomorrow. Moving on to round 2. We're going to do this. We're going to get through this. March is here. It's our own kind of March madness. All right, I'm just going to stop there before I break copyright laws. All right, bye.